All right, kids, well, it's going to be a little bit noisy because I got the compressor on, and today we're going to be replacing tire pressure monitor sensors. Isn't that exciting? No, not really, not for me. I don't actually have much experience with this because normally if somebody has a TPMS issue, I send them to a tire shop because I change, I might sell 12 tires a year. I just don't do it a lot. And tire places do it every day, so that, they're better about changing them. In theory, I am told that we'll replace the sensor, and the van should learn learn the new sensors without any intervention on my part. Guess we're going to find that out. And of course, I should add that I'm the kind of guy that would ignore my tire pressure sensors because I know when they're not round. All right, opting to go with Tire Rack, you go here, you put in the year, make, and model, and it pulls up the sensor for you, and it offers it to you. Pretty cheap, $40. Not rocket science, and so far so good. Just for the heck of it, I went over to AutoZone and see what they get. They got a variety of them. The cheaper ones are the ones you have to program, and often to program them you need this little RF tool, which isn't very expensive. I found it as cheap as like $20 on Amazon, but it's just one thing I don't want to do. And for the price difference, I'm not touching a damn thing. That need to program them is borne out over here at Rock Auto, where you're going to end up anyway, where they're cheaper and you got more selection. You can see that some of them are denoted as need programmed or pre-programmed. Great, fine, lovely, fabulous. Let's get on with it. All right, got these from Tire Rack. Now, why Tire Rack? I don't know. Just because they're a good company, they also would, if this doesn't work, they would be more likely to support me than some fly-by-night internet whatever, and they were also relatively cheap. Schrader, let's see what you get. I bought the little kits with them as well, which is this part, which is a little stem that goes over here and secures it to the rim. You'll see. But anyway, that goes inside the tire, and the thing should just learn, and of course it's got its own stem. We're going to do that. Sorry about the noise. What we're going to be doing today is getting rid of these old tires, putting 4 brand new tires on this particular van. Hey, I want to show you something while I'm here. So the earliest vans through maybe 2016 came with a Continental, what was it called? The Vanco, European rated tire. And then from 17 on or whatever, they came with these. Nexen Rhodians CT8s. In the standard size, 225 75s, 16s of course. And I am actually quite happy with this tire. What's interesting to me is that for years I've been using the Mastercraft Courser because it was cheap, and the most premium tire is the Michelin, the Agilis, or the Defender. Was the Defender 2 LTX? That was a wonderful tire. It's expensive, but it's a wonderful tire. Well, due to I don't know whatever affects such things, the Michelins have gone up a little bit. The Mastercrafts have gone way up, but the Nexens have stayed about the same. I think these are about $1.80 a piece, which is pretty good. They will last a long time, and they're a good compromise tire as far as quietness and winter and all that stuff. So for this particular van, that's what's going on it. One thing you might want to know or don't know about tires is on one face of the tire will be this little circle with a 4-digit number. This is, and it's after this dot code. That's the build date. This tire was made on the 13th week of 2025. If you're looking to find out how old your tires are, that's how you do it. Here's another date code. This is a Mastercraft Courser. Anyway, right there, 46th week of 2023. All right, kids, you're back here with me in the tire room, which is just a little room that's really not big enough to do this in. Nonetheless, I'm going to do this in. And, don't get old. Or get old. Anyway, we're going to pull this valve stem, get the air out of the tire. We're going to break the bead. We're going to get this old tire off and put the new one on. You get the idea. let's see what we got going on here. Like that. Here is your tire pressure sensor, and there is your valve stem, and the valve stem, the inner part of it is missing because that's how I got the air out of the tire. We're going to change that, then we're going to mount the new tire. I'm going to lubricate your rim before I insert anything into you. Let's see how that goes. All right, let's get this thing out of here. Turns out it's a 12. That was very scientific. Watch this, one-handed. Who's your daddy? Okay, here's our parts from Rock Auto, the tire rack. It looks different. E13, they both say that, but this part's the same, is what it is. This will go like that. And Grandpa Moses here is going to need 2 hands, but that's all that should be required. Say, all right, let's do some tire balancing. The way this thing works, I don't know how this thing works. Oh, all right. 1 of 4. Rinse and repeat. We'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back. Because the point of this exercise is to figure out the tire pressure sensors, not so much how to mount a tire. You don't have a tire machine in your house. But the scintillating entertainment of getting to watch me struggle, I know how fun that can be for everybody. All right, you dirty hippies. So the purpose of this video is to show you how to change the tire pressure monitor sensors that live in the tires. And I was like, well, I got to set up a camera so it shows when the light goes off. And then 2 miles later, the light went off. The system self-learns, and it may take as many as 10 miles or whatever. But if I start her up, no tire pressure light. Well, that was anticlimactic, wasn't it? Nothing really to see. A light goes out, and it works. So that's not bad. I don't know why I fought against that so hard, but I'm kind of glad I did, because working that tire machine is a sweaty mess. That is a young man's game, or a man's game who has a better tire machine. Anyway, wasn't that fun? Didn't you learn a lot? Holy crap, you learned it all. All right, shut up, sit down, buy my app, have a good time. I love you, and I'll see you on Wednesday with my little tips. My app, ProMaster phone.